It is the day of globalization. This is not just the matter of trade. Innovative products have entered our market from all over the world. This has tremendous effect on our lifestyle, fashion, culture, food habit and so on. Recent introductions like pizza, burger, salami, barbecue etc. are being sold everywhere. Use of emu, turkey, beef and pork has increased. More number of non-vegetarians have started accepting pork now. This resulted in the increase of pig farms with exotic breeds. This documentary film explains everything about pig farming. For most of us, pig is an untouchable, unhygienic animal. It always wanders and feeds on sewages and drainages. Only the tribes called Handi Jogi were keeping these pigs earlier. Consumers for the pork were also very less. Tapeworms are common in these grazing pigs. It may spread with the pork to the human beings also. Indigenous breed called Ankamali is being reared even today here and there. This kind of shed shelters 10 to 20 pigs and are let out for feeding in the daytime. It wanders everywhere and creates nuisance in the city traffic. Sometimes it leads to accidents. These are all the reasons for the bad impression about the pigs. Traditional pork eaters in our country prefer the local pig. It has a very thin layer of fat. But the growth of this pig is very slow. It gains maximum of 120 kilograms in 2 to 2.5 years. Number of piglets is less and the quality of the pork is very poor. Hence this breed is not suitable for commercial farming. City administrations have put restrictions on these pigs. This film visualized the pig farms with exotic stall-fed commercial breeds. See how attractive they are. These pigs are not let out for grazing. Hence they never touch the sewage. These well-fed and clean pigs cannot become untouchable. Pig farming is a serious profession now. Of course, the usage of the pork of these western breeds is less in some states. But it has good demand in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Punjab and in few other states. China is in #1 position in pig farming. Piggery is a popular farm activity in Russia, USA, Brazil and Europe. Pork contains polyunsaturated fatty acid which is good for our health. Hence, it is better than chicken, mutton and beef which has saturated fatty acid. Pork is a smooth red meat. It is good for piles patients. For all these reasons, pork is more popular in Western countries. Pig is used for clinical trials of human medicines. The valves of the pig heart can be grafted to human heart. Growth rate of agriculture sector in our country is 2% and dairying is 3%. But the pig farming is growing at a rate of 4.5% annually. These pigs do not spread any disease to human beings. The recent outbreak was just H1N1 viral disease. It has nothing to do with these innocent pigs. Pig is a fast-growing mammal. It eats both vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. It grows up to 120 to 150 kilograms in hardly 10 to 12 months under good management. It cannot digest more fibrous food like grass, but it can eat vegetables, grains and garbage. Pig is well known for its fast reproduction. It matures at the age of 7 to 8 months, delivers 8 to 14 piglets per time and twice in a year. Likewise, each mother can give at least 15 to 20 piglets per year. Of course, only 60 to 70% of them will survive. Piglets die due to diseases and malnutrition. Some of them die by pressing below the mother pig. Piggery needs less investment and space compared to dairying. Despite all these positive points, this pig farming lags behind the other animal husbandry activities. Piggery is not profitable if fed with concentrates, unlike in poultry farm. Hence most of the piggeries depend on hotel waste or garbage. Hence the size and the number of pig farms depend on the number of garbage available in the locality. According to an estimation, hotel feeding 100 people will generate garbage sufficient for 5 pigs. Local demand for the pork of this pig is less compared to chicken and mutton. The garbage collected should be used on the same day. Fermented food becomes poisonous and creates health problems in the pigs. Non-veg waste needs compulsory cooking before feeding. These are all the hurdles of pig farming. Now, let us study the pig farming in detail. Firstly, the suitable climate. Pigs adopt very well in most of the climates. This pig originates from temperate climate. The sweat glands are present only on its snout. Hence, it cannot withstand very hot climate. It is necessary to sprinkle cold water 2 to 3 times a day during hot summer months. Do not put water on the piglets in cold climate. Keep newly born piglets warm by providing electric bulb and straw bed on the floor. Commercial farm becomes viable only with at least 200 to 300 pigs. To begin with, purchase 40 to 50 grown-up sows of this size and 4 to 5 boars. It weighs 70 to 80 kilograms and costs 80 to 100 rupees per kilogram. It is better to bring 40 to 50 piglets of 5 to 6 months age also. Do not purchase small piglets of 2 to 3 months. Their mortality rate will be very high. Shed is necessary for the commercial farms. Let the middle heights of the structure be 15 feet and 10 feet on the sides. This helps for better air and light penetration. Keep the sidewalks at half height like this. Even the roof should end by 2/3 of its full length. The pig gets the direct sun in this open part whenever it needs. Roof may be of AC sheet, GI sheet or of tiles. Flooring needs perfect finishing with stone slabs. Let the surface be rough enough to avoid slipping. Cement floor gets damaged very fast by scraping by the pigs. Floor needs enough gradient to facilitate cleaning. Selection of site for the construction of the farm is also very important. Series of small pens on a slopy land like this is good. This helps with the better movement of air and avoids bad smell. Though the cost of construction is more, this is good for the health and hence the better growth of the pigs. Even the single lengthy shed of this type is okay. But the closed sheds in a series will pollute the atmosphere. Cleaning becomes very difficult and the bad smell affects the health of the pigs and the workers. Of course, this type of heavy and costly sheds are not necessary. It is seen only in government farms. Low-cost sheds with scientific planning play a key role in the success of pig farming. Breeding pigs, pregnant and delivered pigs, weaned piglets, and the grown-up pigs for sale are kept in separate pens. The unhealthy pigs need isolation pen. This is delivery pen. The pregnant sow is brought here 1 month before the delivery. The wall has some extended bricks like this. This always maintains a distance between the lying mother and the wall. Small piglets keep themselves safe in this passage. Otherwise, the piglets may die by pressing between the mother and the wall. Even the GI pipes of this type will serve the purpose, but works out costly. Traditional farms provide 2 separate feeding troughs like this in each compartment for food and water. But keeping them clean is very difficult. Hence, the systematic farms Put the garbage on the clean floor itself. It is cleaned with water once the pigs finish it off. Pigs drink clean water on the floor or directly from the water pipe itself. This avoids the problem of polluted water. This is the growth pen in which weaned piglets are kept. This is the breeding pen meant for matured sows and boars. This wide pen shelters the grown-up pigs for cutting purpose. Here the sows and the boars are kept separate. At this stage, the pigs eat maximum and attain weight very fast. Now, let us study the commercial breeds of pigs. This is the world-famous large wide Yorkshire pure breed. These are the pigs on our farm with higher percentage of Yorkshire breed. This is the first exotic breed introduced in our country. This has adapted very well to our climatic conditions. Hence, it is seen in large numbers in most of the farms in India. This originates from Yorkshire of England. This pig is very docile in nature. It produces ample quantity of milk and nurtures the piglets very well. Small head with less weight, broad snout, erect ears and coiled tail are the identification characteristics of this breed. This is a good pork breed gaining 300 to 450 kilograms weight at full growth. This is Duroc, a popular meat breed of USA. This is the pig of our farm with higher percentage of Duroc breed. It has a content of Red Jersey and Berkshire breeds also. This gains weight very fast and yields maximum. But number of piglets is less. Fat content of this breed is very less and hence the demand is more. Because of this, most of the farmers keep the Duroc pigs for crossbreeding. This is Landrace breed from Denmark. Though it is a good breed with less fat, the adaptability is very poor. Kerala farmers keep this pig in small numbers. This is one more breed called American White, seen in some of our farms. Piglets of pure breed grow slow and yield less. Hence the crossbreeding is popular. Matured sow, selected for breeding for the first time, should weigh at least 70 kilograms. Good health, long body, fully developed udder are the desired characteristics. Udder should have 12 to 14 nipples of good length. Sow with inverted nipples are not selected. Lips of the vagina are in correct size and shape and without any infection. Select such good sows from the herd and rear the others for cutting purpose. Sows come into estrus by 6 to 8 months age. Eating less, standing in front of the boars, slime discharge in the bulged vagina, etc. are the symptoms of estrus or heat. Sows come into the estrus in all the seasons. Menses cycle is of 21 days. Heat period is 1 to 4 days. Mother feeding its piglets does not come into estrus, but 5 to 9 days after weaning. It is better to give 1 month rest and put it for crossing. The chance of conception is more if the crossing takes place on second day of the estrus. Veterinary scientists recommend putting the sow in the boar compartment for crossing. But in the big farms like this, it is difficult to take such individual care of each animal and is not necessary also. Hence these farmers keep 10 matured sows and 1 boar in a compartment for 2 months. Later on, 40 to 50 sows are kept with 1 boar for 1 month. The pigs naturally unite during estrus. Artificial insemination is tried in Western countries, but is not in practice in India. Farmers use sows and boars of different breeds to achieve crossbreeding. The matured sows are fed with nutritious food, which helps with the release of more number of ova. This achieves higher number of piglets. Normally a sow delivers 6 to 8 piglets in its first farrowing, while it is 8 to 14 in further farrowings. Sow delivers maximum number of piglets in 5th to 7th farrowings. But most of the farmers sell off the mother after 2nd or 3rd farrowing, because keeping bigger pigs with more weight is not profitable, and it occupies more space also. See, this sow is being sold shortly after its 2nd delivery. Gestation period is 114 days, that is 3 months, 3 weeks and 3 days. Of course, with a variation of 4 days. Pregnant pigs is shifted to the delivery pen before 1 month of the delivery. It helps the pigs to adjust to this new place. Pregnant sow is fed with nutritious but less hot and less spicy food. Do not give heavy feeding like other pigs. Put 50 grams of mineral mixture daily. In addition, give vitamin B complex and calcium injections once in a week. Likewise, 4 doses of the same are given before delivery. This is necessary to avoid the death of piglets in the womb and also for better growth. The udder expands like this 1 week before delivery. Milk starts oozing before 1 or 2 days. Sow becomes disturbed and consumes less food. Delivery process takes 2 to 5 hours. Normally the number of piglets is 8 to 14. See, this mother has already delivered 6 to 7 piglets. We can expect still more. Just born piglets are quite active and start feeding immediately. Umbilical cord drops itself. Even then, some farmers put a knot of 1 inch distance and cut it at 1 more inch length. Tincture iodine is applied to avoid infection. Slime in the nose and the mouth is cleaned. If the floor and the overall hygiene of the pen are good, these are not essential. But it is better to follow the scientific method. Collect the fetal membrane after it comes out completely and bury it under the soil. Colostrum is most important for the piglets. Hence, see that all the piglets suck the colostrum immediately. After completion of the delivery process, take out all the piglets aside and clean the floor. Give clean bath to the mother, but not for the newly born piglets. Piglet has 8 sharp teeth of this kind. If it remains sharp, it will damage the teeth while sucking milk. And also, the piglets wound each other by biting. This is the instrument to cut the teeth. Keep open the mouth, 2-3 day old piglet like this. Cut off the sharp tip of the teeth so that it becomes blunt. Put medicine like code trimoxysol to prevent the infection. Feeding mother is given 250 grams of groundnut cake each time in this farm. Some farmers feed nutritious concentrated feed. This is to improve milk production and hence the better growth of the piglets. Separate few piglets from the mother with more piglets and feed from another sow with less number of piglets. If the delivered sow dies, the piglets may be fed from other pigs. Otherwise, feed the cow milk with the content of the chicken egg. This mixture may be fed with the help of a bottle with a nipple, or piglets can be trained to suck the milk from the bowl. Milk production comes down after 1 month of the delivery. By that time, piglets start feeding general food with the mother. Wean the piglets after 8 weeks and separate from the mother. If you can feed the piglets with nutritious feed, weaning may be by 6 weeks itself. Deworm the piglets within 2 weeks of weaning. One boar is enough for 10 sows for breeding. Castrate all remaining boars. Veterinary scientists suggest the castration at 4 weeks stage. It is easy to handle the small pig at the time of castration, and the wound heals very fast. But the farmers take up castration at 6 to 7 months stage, when the boar gains 70 kilograms weight. The castrated boar accumulates the fat layer very fast on the backside and grows wide. The buyers do not prefer this. Hence, the boars are castrated just before 2 months of its sale. It is difficult to control the big boar of this size. 5 to 6 people fell it down and tie rope to the legs. Another person puts a metal wiring attached to the stick to the snout and controls the pig. Painkiller injections are given on both the sides of the testicles. Then the skin is cut open with a surgical knife and the testicles is taken out. Antibiotic injection is given to prevent infection and fever. This eats food as usual from now itself. The wound heals up in a week time. Castrated boar gains weight very fast and is available for sale within 2 months. Now let us study the details of feeding. Unlike other animals, pigs do not masticate the food. It cannot digest the fibrous materials like grass. But feeding with concentrated feed, like poultry birds, will not work out. Hence, most of the farms depend on the garbage collected from hotels, catering centers, bakeries, non-veg shops, wastage from grain and flour mills, etc. Only the government piggeries feed the concentrates. Veterinary scientists recommend concentrated food at least 1/3 of the total food requirement. But it never works out for a commercial farm and is not so essential also. Garbage is fed thrice a day in this farm. Nutritious food is separated and given to the pregnant pigs. Quantity of the food is as much as the pigs can eat. Breeding pigs are given only the vegetarian food. Pigs for cutting purpose are fed also with the chicken wastage and other non-vegetarian food, but it should be cooked thoroughly. Only the chicken head, legs and the skin are given to the pigs above 3 months age. Intestine is only for aged pigs. A grown-up pig can eat up to 10 kilograms of food per day. Pig farms should have vehicles for the daily transportation of the garbage. These farmers keep the barrels in the hotels to collect the wastages. The hotels are not paid for this. Instead, the hoteliers get rid of the garbage free of cost. But in smaller cities, paid collection is coming into practice due to the competition among the pig farms. Star hotels, catering centers, and the malls like metros generate more quantity of nutritious garbage. Bakery wastage is the best one. Garbage is collected daily in the morning and brought to the farm. The impurities like plastic cup, tins, etc. are picked out. Then the food is mixed thoroughly and fed. It need not be diluted. Non-veg garbage should be cooked thoroughly like this in a big bowl before feeding. It is to kill harmful microorganisms in it and also for easy digestion. This is given only for the pigs meant for cutting purpose. Apart from this, lucerne, horse gram, cabbage, grams, dairy waste, etc. may also be fed. The collected garbage should be fed on the same day as early as possible. Keeping it for a long time will result in the multiplication of harmful microorganisms, and the food becomes poisonous. Hence, food poisoning is the major problem of pig farming. These pigs are never let out for grazing. Like this, the pig farming is the industry producing worth from the waste. Pig farm needs perennial and good water source. Pigs are to be given enough clean water for drinking 3 to 4 times a day. The generator is essential for uninterrupted work during Pakat. Clean the floor on the shed 2 to 3 times a day. Pigs are given bath compulsorily once in a day. Since they cannot sweat a lot, they feel uneasy in hot summer. So sprinkle cold water on the pigs while cleaning the floor. This is very important for the good health and growth. Here the pigs are not provided with water pool. It is not possible in big farms and is not necessary also. Do not sprinkle water during winter, especially for the piglets. Now let us discuss the health management. Since these pigs depend on the garbage collected from different locations, care should be taken to avoid food poisoning. Suffocating atmosphere and unhygienic conditions like this will create health problems. This affects the growth and the yield. Provide perfect drainage for urine, fecal matter and cleaning water. Waste collection tank should be away and outside the farm. Drainage is cleaned with phenyl once in a week. Dust the empty pens with lime powder and wash thoroughly with clean water before putting the pigs. Apart from this, spray the disinfectants to the entire farm once in a month. Weakness, eating less food, vomiting, hard and bulged stomach part, etc. are the symptoms of worm problem. To avoid this, deworm the pregnant pig before delivery. Put deworming medicine to the weaned piglets. Later on, deworm all the pigs once in 2 months. Put swine fever vaccine once in a year and HS and FMD vaccines twice a year compulsorily for all pigs. Apart from this, treat the pigs based on the symptoms of the problem from time to time. The farmer himself can take up day-to-day treatments but with the guidance from a veterinary doctor. Here, we provide the brief explanation of the disease management. Now let us study the major disease of pigs on our farms. The first one is hemorrhagic septicemia or HS. This is a contagious bacterial disease. High fever, eating no food, incoordinated gait, difficulty in breathing, swelling of the neck, bleeding from the nose, sometimes red boils on the entire body, diarrhea, etc. are the symptoms. Isolate the disease-affected pig from the herd. Give symptomatic treatments. Treat even the healthy pigs in the herd. Put antibiotic and vitamin B complex injections. Spray the sheds with disinfectants. To prevent this HS disease, vaccinate the pigs twice a year in January and July. One more major health problem is foot and mouth disease or FMD. This contagious viral disease spreads to the pigs from cattle. High fever, eating no food, slime layer in the mouth, boils appear on the snout and slowly turn into wound, salivation, wound in the hoof cleft, and hence difficulty in walking, etc. are the symptoms of foot and mouth disease. Piglets may die due to pain. Isolate the affected pigs. Wash the foot, mouth and the pen with a disinfected solution. To prevent this disease, vaccinate the pigs twice a year. In all these health problems, note the fever immediately and treat. Excess body temperature will cause death. Now let us study the swine fever. This is also a contagious viral disease. Causes heavy loss if it spreads. This disease starts with a virus-infected food and water, spreads with the pig from farm to farm. Piglets are more susceptible. Disease takes 5 to 10 days to show the symptoms in full scale. Affected pig gets fever and stops feeding. Do not show interest to work due to debility. Bluish-red boils appear on the skin of ears, lower side of the stomach and the corners of the legs. Cough, difficulty in breathing. Sticky discharge from the eyes, vomiting, diarrhea, etc. are the symptoms of swine fever. Pregnant pig may suffer with abortion. There is no specific treatment for this disease. Bury the dead pigs deep. Isolate the affected ones. Vaccinate all healthy pigs on the farm. Clean all the pigs and the sheds with disinfectant solution. To prevent the swine fever, vaccinate the pigs once in a year. This vaccine is not available in South India right now. The big farms brings it from northern states. One more common problem is pneumonia. Improper management, sudden change in the climate, unhygienic condition of the farm, etc. will create this problem. Many pathogens are seen in this infection. Cough, sneezing, difficult breathing, slime discharge from eyes and nose, etc. are the symptoms of pneumonia. Affected piglets die immediately. To prevent this problem, maintain hygiene in and around the farm. Give symptomatic treatment with antibiotics. Another problem of the pig is salmonellosis. The symptoms of this bacterial disease are similar to HS. Polluted food and water, infected chicken intestine, spread this disease. Excess fever may kill the pig. Give symptomatic treatments. Cook the chicken waste thoroughly before feeding. Feed the garbage as early as possible. Do not use the fermented food. Maintain hygiene in and around the farm. Provide clean water for drinking. Growth rate of this crossbreed pigs is amazing. Gain in the body weight depends on the breed, food and other management practices. Pigs gain 120 to 150 kilograms body weight in 10 to 12 months under systematic scientific management. These pigs are ready for sale. Pigs gain more weight if delayed, which will bring more profit. Mangalore, Coimbatore and Kerala are the markets for the pigs of Karnataka. Pork costs Rs 120 to 140, but the live pig is sold at 60 to 65 rupees a kilo. Hence, a pig of this size will get 7 to 8,000 rupees. Feeding garbage and using very less of concentrates will bring attractive profit. Urine and fecal matter are the excellent manures. This organic matter can produce bumper yield in crops. It has got a good demand in organic farming. Production of biogas is also possible. Usage of pork is increasing in our country in recent years. It has been imported to some extent from Europe due to shortage. So there is a good scope for pig farming. Less fat breeds like Duroc and its crossbreeds will increase the local demand also. In case of poultry, the people have accepted the farm birds even for puja now. In the same way, our people will accept these exotic pig breeds shortly. These pigs produce very healthy pork by eating only the garbage thrown away by the city people, thus contribute considerably for the food security of the country. After watching this documentary film, pig cannot be an untouchable animal for anyone. Pig farming can be an attractive option for our young farmers. In North India, especially in Punjab, pig farming is becoming a popular enterprise. Let us hope the piggery will find a firm place in our country soon.